information. I don't know how he got it, but when he talks about being in a compartmentalized source, let's just say I know how that works, and I know how it feels. And some personal advice, Drake, get ready, because the slime is really going to start oozing out of the woodwork on you. So hopefully you're ready to put up with the naysayers, disinfos, because I have a weird feeling they're going to be coming for you.
Oh, we're all used to that, aren't we, Drake?
You would be amazed, and I'm going to tell this to everybody, as to some of the suppositions and ring around the rosies that have come both through David's website and the website we use. It's extraordinary. I didn't know those people even existed.
Well, wait until people are suing you and trying to throw you in jail. That's when it gets really fun. And your getting sued story makes it to the national media, so it's all very interesting, but it's a worthwhile fight. So thank you for having me on, and I'll let everybody have the forum.
Oh, great! Thank you so much, Bill, for calling in. I mean, it's a blessing to have callers like you and people like you out there.
And I'll be in touch. We can talk about doing future shows.
Yes, we definitely can, for sure. All right. Thank you so much again. Okay, we're going to go on to our next caller. We have Thomas from California up next. Thomas, your mic is open.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'd like to thank everybody for this information you guys have shared. One has been on this path for about 34 years and has looked at many, many different things. One was close to Mr. Turner, and then basically left his immediate clique of people that started to smell a ruse. And what I wanted to say real quickly and briefly is that what they have done to us at childbirth has created a bastard child. The Registrar of Deeds comes in and claims the property as a result of being birthed in a hospital, which is a needful building of the Needful Buildings Act. The Shepherd Townsend Maternity Act was a requirement as set forth by the statement that Mendelhouse made to Woodrow Wilson that very soon every American will be required to register their biological property in a system designed to make us richest upon our wildest dreams. What that act did after 72 hours of the birth of the child, and everybody can go look at one of their birth certificates, is create what's called an American depository receipt and a bastard child. The mother was the informant, the father was the other party. There's nowhere on that document that there shows anything that the child was born as a result of being married. So what happens is the state claims the property and the register's title deed, which becomes your estate. Then they get us to abandon the estate by either dangling a SS-5 application in front of our faces to get a compelled benefit known as the Social Security number. That Social Security number is a trust. From the transformation from the time that you were a ward or guardian of the state into the seamless transition to becoming a trustee under the United States as a government employee, that seamless transition hooks you up, hook, line, and sinker as a government employee. Now, when one studies what the estate is, and the estate is very powerful, they've got us to all abandon our estates. If anybody has any idea what's being held in the comprehensive annual financial reports on this country, it's in excess of $119 trillion. Those are birth certificates, death certificates, marriage certificates, and stillborn births.
What exactly is your question? Because we've got a ton of people that would like to ask questions that are in the queue.
Is in order for this process to work properly and these people to stand up, they need to realize that they need to reclaim their estates. No longer allow the abandonment to happen, reclaim their estates and all rights, title, and interest to that property. And that's basically it. And Drake, if you'd like to contact me, I've put my information into the blog spot here along with my contact information, and one would love to have a chat with you in regards to what I've done. And David Wilcox knows who I am. And, in fact, I videotaped him on 3 separate occasions down in Los Angeles. So Anyway, I won't take up any more of your time. Thank you very much. And by the way, that document that you read on the radio or on the show today, Silent Weapons for a Quiet War, was written by Hartford Van Dyke as a fiction. So I just want you guys to know what you've got your hands on. It was sort of a misguided attempt. But there are some things in there that was written by Wassily Leontief, who was a Harvard economist, and some of that stuff is true. A lot of it is misinformation. So I just want to share that with you guys. Thank you.
All right, well, thank you so much.
We'll look into that.
Yep. Okay, our next caller that we have, now I need to remind everybody we've only got about 35 minutes left, so please get right to your question. No stories or whatever. We've got a lot of people lined up. So next caller we have is Larry from Texas. Larry, you're open.
Well, hello, folks. All this just makes you feel warm and fuzzy, doesn't it? Don't start the war without me. Please let me know when it starts so that I know when to...
Larry, we can't hear you.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I probably have a lot of wind interference because I'm driving down the road in a windy day. Okay. I don't know what to do with people anymore because it seems like people are asleep and just not paying attention to what's really going on. All I can say is start putting up flyers and giving websites with information to find out the truth and ask them, in the flyer, are you part of we the people or are you a slave of the bankers that claim they own this country? Just wake up, America. And are you people ready to pick up a gun and take back what is yours? Because that's what it's going to take. These people aren't going to give it up just because you say words. They didn't in the revolution of this country in the first place, and they won't now. They don't listen to words. The only thing they listen to is a bloody nose. That's why Thomas Jefferson told people, you better knock their head in every 20 years. I'm paraphrasing. But, wake up, America. We're losing it bad. Anyway, thanks for allowing me to have my little rant, I guess. And God bless y'all.
Thank you,
God
Larry.
help us all because, man, people, y'all better wake up and smell the coffee. It's worse than people think it is.
All right.
But anyway.
Well, thank you.
Over and out. And HR left a message on your phone.
Okay, hon. Thank you. I'll get back to you as quick as I can. All right.
Okay. God bless.
Thank you. God bless you too, Larry. Thank you. Our next call we have is Ryan. Ryan, you have a comment or a question? Ryan, your mic is open. Did you have a comment or a question?
Hello, is this me? I thought you were saying Ryan.
Brian.
Okay, Brian. This is me. I just want to commend you all for what you're doing and the information that you're getting out there. It's absolutely important that all Americans everywhere get this information. I applaud you for what you just uncovered there. I've been trying to do this now for over a year now. Don't know how to work it. I don't know how or what to do to wake the people up, and that's basically my question. We're doing what we can do, but is there more? Is there more? I would like also to be a part of that monthly deal that you were talking about earlier. I don't know how we can work that out or what have you, but I do want to applaud you for what you're doing. Again, it is fantastic. We all need to get the word out. But what do we do for those people that are basically have their heads in the sand? I mean, we got to try and keep on waking people up. How do we actually do that? How do we do that without forcing our opinion or our religion upon them, or them thinking that? It's been very frustrating.
Teri, let me address this one. We have started what we call our county project, the Freedom Reigns County Project, and we are going to be bringing forth information, ideas, suggestions, tips, and so on and so forth to help communities get together in a non-threatening way, getting people to know each other and how to build their communities without being in your face. Because, like you said, there's a lot of people that just won't wake up, and it's easier to lead by example and the things that you do by involving your neighbors and your community. And we will be having our first call next Saturday, and the information for that is on our website at freedomreigns.us.
Excellent.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that information. I'm telling you, it's very frustrating. I don't know if you guys have that feeling as well. You got to fight through it every day, the frustration, because when you bring up these subject matters to people, they just don't listen. They act like they don't want to hear it. They don't want to get involved. It's one of those attitudes like, my vote doesn't matter, it won't matter anything, it'll be the way it is because they're going to do whatever they want. Well, sorry, it is not going to be that way because we're going to start to stand up. You got to start to stand up. Nothing can be done. No resolve can happen without any action. If you just sit back on your butts, nothing will happen. Bottom line.
You have to say no. You absolutely have to say no. If you object, say no.
Right. Exactly. So,
yep.
Anyway, Brian, keep up with the website, and we'll be pulling a few people together for next Saturday's call to kind of help begin guiding the states and the counties on building their local communities.
Great. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for calling in. Okay, our next caller is Yvonne. Yvonne, your mic is open, and you had a comment or a question.
Okay, I have both, and they're really short. The first one is I just want to say how much I appreciate the interview with Drake on David Wilcock, because I actually swallowed the Kool-Aid, as I now say, with Tim Turner and all of that, and I'm just so grateful. I'm just very grateful for all of it and for what you guys are doing, and I do want to say that if there's anybody that's on this call that is still part of the Republic and they're wondering, they need to listen to everything. They need to listen to the 3 hours of David Wilcock, and if they still feel they want to be part of the Republic, God help them. So now my question is this. I want to sever my ties, and I've already printed out and have done and have the affidavit of fact, which I'm going to get notarized tomorrow, go record it and send a copy to Tim and a copy to a friend and one back to myself. Do I also need to do the let it be known?
It's either or. Okay. Really, I don't think you need both.
Okay.
Whatever makes.
I did post it on your blog though. I put my name there and posted it on the blog.
Oh, good.
Because I wanted to do something right away. I thought, oh my God, I want to get out of this right away. And another comment that I have to make, because I'm sure there's many people in my shoes. I got into this because I felt we needed to do something. And then I met somebody, and I don't want to mention his name. We became friends. We've been friends for 2 years. And I've always trusted him, and he's very close friends with Tim. And because of that, I never bothered to listen to my own guidance. And when God was dropping bricks on my head, about how come there's no answers? How come there's all these lies? I just would ignore it. So I think that there's so many people that, most of them I don't know because I don't know that many, but even the few that I know, I'm thinking, oh my God, you have to look at this. If they listen to the David Wilcock, because I was in that boat just 4 or 5 days ago, you listen to the interview, there is no question that Drake doesn't evade anything. He answers the questions. It makes more sense than anything. And I felt empowered when I heard him. I felt absolutely empowered. Something I never felt with the Republic. Something was always wrong. So anyway, that's it.
It's a matter of your comfort, and you can do both documents if you feel you need an